Hey, what's going on, guys? ArcTrooper Mark here, back with another Star Wars action figure review. And today for you, I have the Obi-Wan Kenobi from the Movie Heroes line with the light-up lightsaber blade. And first, we'll give you a look at the packaging. Again, we have the 2012 Star Wars logo, the Darth Maul at the top. And we go down, you see here it says Try Me Light Up Lightsaber Blade. Obi-Wan Kenobi, Movie Heroes logo, Hasbro. There's the bit about the batteries. We'll turn this around. And you got a nice little look at the figure. Image of the character from episode 1. Little description of the character right there, which I'll give you a moment if you want to pause the video, read the description. Feel free to do that. Okay, and you go down, you have some of the other figures in the wave. Now, this is wave 2. And then some of the Galactic Battle Game information. And some other stuff. Okay, that's about it for the packaging. Onto the figure. We'll go over the accessories real quick. You know, you have this little kind of clear plastic thing that kind of sits on the side here. Image of Obi-Wan. These things are kind of neat, I guess. I'm not sure. We got your game stand or figure stand. The game die, and the Galactic Battle Game card, which they're double-sided now, 2 different images, so that's kind of cool. We get 2 images now. All right, now on to the figure. And I picked this up at the little toy section at work, and I just happened to find this, so wasn't dying for this figure, but I saw it. So I figured I'd pick it up. I'll give you a little up and down, 360 look at the character. Basic Jedi cloaks and some nice sculpting. Nothing too exciting. I'll give you a good look at the head sculpt. The head sculpt is really nice on this, I believe. There have been a couple other reviews of this, and some people have said that maybe this is the head sculpt they should have used for the Vintage Collection Obi-Wan. As it focuses it, and that is really one of the best things about this figure is the head sculpt. It's very good. It really looks closer to Ewan McGregor, so pretty good. Next, we'll go on to articulation, which is limited, and I'll go into why a little later. You have a ball-jointed neck. You have swivel shoulders, a swivel wrist on this hand here, and this elbow is got a ball-hinged elbow. Okay, and you have swivel hips and ball hinge knees, and that's it. There's no other articulation there. That, of course, now this figure, if you're buying this figure, you're not buying it for the articulation. You notice also the torso is he's kind of like thicker than most Obi-Wans would be. And that, of course, is due to the battery pack, which is not... I don't see that there's a place to replace the batteries. I think it's... Once these batteries are done, they're done. So that's a little downside. It'd be nice to be able to replace the batteries at some point. Now, this little piece, this part of the cloak... does come off, which is weird. And you can see where the battery pack would be and underneath, and but there's no reason for it to come off. You know, there's a little, I don't know if you could see it, there's sort of like a little slot and it just kind of plugs in, but there's no reason for it. I don't know why they did that, to be honest. It's very, very unusual. Anyway, so yeah, the articulation isn't great, but that is because of the main feature of this figure, which is pretty much I would think the main reason anyone would buy it anyway, is the light up lightsaber, which you press this button on the belt. I like how they conceal the button right here on the belt buckle. You know, you wouldn't know that there's a button there. And it lights up really nice. It's very bright. In fact, I did this with no lights on the other night, and it really lit up well, you know. You know, there were, back in the Power of the Force 2, there were figures similar with light up lightsabers. There was a Luke and a Vader and an Obi-Wan, and then they did an Emperor where he had light up Force lightning. So this is something, you know, going back to something they've done before. You know, it's a neat little feature, and I know there's a Qui-Gon in the line. I believe there's going to be a Darth Vader and a Luke coming out in a future wave. I'm not positive about that. The strange thing is that they didn't do a Darth Maul. You would think you have Obi-Wan and you have Qui-Gon right now, but no Darth Maul with it. That's a little weird. But maybe we'll get that in the future. Who knows? But yeah, there's, you know, I basically picked this up. I explained this. I mentioned this in a sort of a little haul video. It was basically I wanted something new. I hadn't been able to find anything new in a while, so it was there, and I picked it up. So, you know, not the greatest figure as far as articulation, but like I said, the main feature is why most people would buy it, and that's the light up lightsaber. It looks really nice. And again, the head sculpt. So, you know, it's there. It's not something you may be dying to have, but you know, it's there. It's something unique. It's something a little different. So, you know, so it's really up to each individual as to whether that's enough to buy. Maybe it's something you want to just buy and keep in the package, because, you know, there is the little try me button, so you can see that the lightsaber lights up even though it's still in the package. If you want to just buy it, keep it in the package, that may be what most people do. I don't know, but, you know, thought I'd give you a look at this guy. Hope you enjoyed this little review. And, yeah, as usual, love the feedback. Comment, rate, subscribe if you want. And so there it is. Movie Heroes Obi-Wan Kenobi with light up lightsaber. And until my next review, may the Force be with you. So long.